guys, and welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and in today's video we are going to be talking about Ronin Kenshin. I finally got to watch this anime, and it's kind of funny because I always kind of meant to get into this anime, but for some reason I never did. Like, I have no excuse, I just never did. In fact, I remember when I was reading Naruto, I would go to the back of the book and I would see all of these ads, and these ads would be like for Dragon Ball and other animes or mangas, and one that I would commonly see, I remember commonly seeing Ronin Kenshin, and it's really funny because I kind of always thought that Ronin Kenshin kind of looked cool, but I just never really had a chance to get into it before now. Now, I actually have watched the anime. It was on Hulu. The English dub version was on Hulu, and I binge watched that the past couple of weeks. And yes, I've only seen the English dub. I wish I could see the Japanese subtitles, the English subtitles for the Japanese version, but for some reason I can't seem to find that anywhere. The only one that I could find was the English dub. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys think I should go and check out the Japanese English subtitles for this show, because I really liked the English dub. However, I will say this is just something that they used to do with English dubs, is the English dub, I can tell that sometimes the dialogue is just really cringy in the English dub version. Like, I can tell that there might have been something else that they might have changed, which is actually really interesting because unlike, say, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, a lot of the visuals of the show for the English dub, they don't seem to be have changed. They actually still talk about a lot. So I guess this might have been for an older audience from the beginning, because they tend to talk about a lot of subjects that I would say definitely would not be for kids, at least not here in the US. Definitely not back then, at least. Like, considering how old this anime is, I'm surprised it isn't drastically changed. Like, if you look at Yu-Gi-Oh!, because it was for kids, it was drastically changed from what it was originally. They drastically censored it, which, yeah, other than, I don't think there was very much blood in the show, so other than blood, there wasn't very much of a censorship other than the dialogue was really cringy, so I think they definitely changed some of the dialogue up. But, no, I really did like this show. It is a very interesting story. Now, what is Ronin Kenshin about? And let me tell you, when I first put in this show, when I first clicked on the first episode, I didn't think I was going to see Inuyasha ancient style animation. Like, this is a lot older than I originally thought it was going to be. But no, it's actually really cool. So what's Ronin Kenshin about is about this Ronin, which is a samurai without a master. It's about the samurai named Kenshi. I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version he's just called Kenshin, but for some reason he's called Kenshi here by the main character of Kori, which she's not the main character, she's one of the main characters. And it's really interesting because Kenshi has roamed across the plains of Japan trying to, of course, atone for his sins of the past. Because what happened is he's in this new peaceful era of Japan, which is actually interesting because this has some historical value. Now, I don't know how accurate the history is, but it is actually interesting that this has some historical value to Japan. So if you think of it in the way, and this might be a bad comparison, but if you think of it in the way of Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is a story about a guy that goes through these very historical events in the United States. So it's Forrest Gump, of course, isn't real, but the story is based off from stuff that actually happened, and it's kind of the same thing with Ronin Kenshin, I believe. So it's actually just really interesting, and I actually like my favorite character, like no joke, is Kenshi from the show. Um, he's just hilarious, funny, but when he definitely needs to, he's a slasher, man. He'll slaughter you in an instant. He definitely does have some important moves. And it's interesting because of his more peaceful ways, he no longer carries a sword with a sharp edge. Instead, he carries a sword with a dull edge, and the sharp edge is actually on the spine of the sword. That's really interesting. I didn't know you could make a sword that way, which you actually can make a sword that way. It's very different, very interesting that I had no idea about. Yeah, so, and Ronin Kenshin throughout the entire series, it's about him and his friends really dealing with the troubles of the past, to be honest with you. Because even though he seems to have pretty much a peaceful life, he finds Corey. Corey is this master of a dojo. They get their other friends. They gain a small little group of great friends. Again, just great friends. And I really like each of the characters themselves. Corey is definitely best girl when it comes to this anime. I really did like Corey herself. But Ronin Kenshin, because of everything that has happened in his past, they just come back to haunt him. And he has to face whether or not he can actually continue his peaceful path, or will he have to be the great slasher? And that's obviously one of the worst things for Ronin Kenshin. It's a great anime with a great story. It's an anime. I think you guys are really going to like it. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think about Ronin Kenshin? I really did enjoy this anime. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about it. Are you going to go watch it? Have you seen it? Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What are your guys' thoughts about it? My thoughts is this was actually a better anime than I thought it was going to be honest with you. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out for now. Bye.